Hi, welcome to the Mom Stress Management course, Western Mass Moms Partnership. So today we're going to take a look at class number 4, which is on page 4.1 in your manual. Maybe we'll do a little bit of review of chapter 3. We're going to definitely do our relaxation exercise again. We'll take a look at Violet and Mary, those two lovely ladies that give us a real perspective into our own lives. We're going to look at the power of pleasant activities and what do you like to do? Very few people ask you that question for sure. And then we're going to talk about balancing activities in order to manage your stress. And we'll do some homework too. So, from the past, even when life is stressful, we can choose to have helpful thoughts. By choosing to have helpful thoughts, you can change your mood and at least a small part of your life. So changing your thoughts is a skill, and you have to practice the skill. So I'm hoping that you did that in chapter 3, and if not, feel free to go back at any time. So we're going to do that deep breathing today, and in your books, there are a variety of other ways to help reduce stress. There's something called a windmill where you're moving your arms, and there's something called bending over where you bend over. So you can read the directions for that, but I'm just going to do the breathing exercise. So sit quietly in a seat, feet are flat on the floor. Notice that your breath is coming in at the end of your nose. You can put your hand on your chest and one on your belly. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Leave them open, but kind of gaze down so that you're not busy looking around. And then notice the air that comes in at the end of your nose. So you breathe in and you breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Doing that throughout the day is going to help you balance your stress. You really need to breathe more. Great. So let's take a look at our lovely ladies, Violet and Mary, on page 4.6. Looks like that in your manual. So these help us take a look at what Violet and Mary are thinking. And the job is to read Violet's day straight down and to fill in the bubbles in what's going on for you. So I'll just go ahead and do it, but you can write whatever it is that might be coming up for you. So Violet says at the beginning of the day, I don't want to get up. If that were me, I might be at a 3 or a 4, and I've certainly had those days, right? And then the next bubble, it's already 10 o'clock and I'm still in bed and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I can't get up. I don't want to get up. This is terrible. I can't believe I'm still in bed. What a loser. I can't even be a good mom. My kids are needy. I could go down the rabbit hole very easily. And that would make my mood maybe a 2 or a 3. But what would you say? The next bubble that Violet's got is it's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh my gosh, the day is almost gone and I haven't gotten out of bed. I haven't done kids are like maybe running crazy. I don't know if I fed them. They didn't go to school. I could be thinking about a whole lot of things, but I can't get up. I'm just going to roll over. My mood might be a 2, maybe even a 1, but it's not really a good mood. And then at the end of the day, I look at what happened and, I just didn't get it together. So being gentle with yourself is important because I could say tomorrow will be different. And now I feel a little bit better, so it might be a 2 rather than a 1. So let's take a look at Mary's day. She says the same thing. I don't want to get up. Again, probably a 2 or a 3. But then she thinks maybe taking a walk would be helpful for me. And that means I have to get out of bed in order to go take a walk, right? So I'm going to get up. Whatever it takes. Let's get this show on the road. And I get out of bed. I take a walk. And then she realizes that she meets a friend or finds a friend or calls a friend. And now she's got someone to talk to. So the thought that I might have is, I can do this. I can do this. And so my mood goes up to an 8 because now I'm getting connection and I feel good about who I am. And so the last one, the end of the day, is, I'm kind of rocking it. I feel good about what happened, especially since the beginning of the day I didn't want to get up. So it does take courage to change your thoughts. Give it a go. All right, next page, 4.7, the power of pleasant activities. Activities are the things we do, which affect both our thoughts and our mood. So if you take a look at the diagram, the internal world, what's going on with you, has an impact on the external world, which is the activities that are going on around outside of you. And they all have an impact on your thoughts and your mood. So what's going on inside your body can maybe impact your thoughts, and your thoughts can impact your mood, or your mood can impact what's going on in your thoughts and in the internal world, and all of that can have an impact on the external world. So doing pleasant activities, things we find personally enjoyable or satisfying, can help us feel happier, more energized, less stressed, have more helpful positive thoughts, capable of feeling better and improving our mood. When you're feeling down or tired, it is often hard to get the energy to do pleasant activities. But doing pleasant activities may help you feel better and less tired. So you want to think about some of the things that you could do that could improve your life. Something that might be relaxing, create a me time or a family time, or even listening to music. Whenever you're doing something to help you feel better, even if it's a little bit better, you are improving your mood and you're reducing your stress, which helps life be easier. So what do you like to do? On page 4.8, they're asking you to write down some things. Things that you like to do alone, things that you like to do with your children or your grandchildren, and things that you like to do with other family or friends. I suggest that you sit down and think about it and spend some time kind of reinforcing yourself. What is it that I like to do? Do I like to read a magazine? Do I like to take a walk? Do I like to sit and have a cup of tea? Do I like to take a shower? Do I like to make a movie? What is it that I would like to do? And then what do I want to do with my kids? Want to watch TV? I want to go for a walk. I want to go to the park. I want to take them to a museum. What would I like to do with my kids? And then with my family, I like to sit and play board games, or to get together and play cards, or to chat with each other. So write down things that you like to do so that when you're bored and you can't figure out what to do and your mood is not very good, go look at the page and see if something sparks your interest. So balancing activities to manage our stress means the things that I have to do and the things that I want to do, I can maybe put together so that I feel better about what it is that I'm doing. There are things that we have to do and things that we want to do in our everyday lives. The key is learning how to balance both of these. Try to come up with a balanced list of things you have to do and things that you want to do. Maybe you want to really read to your kids, and they might feel a little older, but I'm all about reading to kids right up until they get to high school. Find a book that you can both get involved with. Maybe you want to sing with your kids. Now I'm doing something with my children, and I'm doing something that I love. And I hadn't even thought about teaching my kids about song and music. And maybe I want to play games, or I want to teach them how to play cards, which is a great way to connect with your kids. Now I'm doing things, or maybe even a puzzle. Families like to do puzzles together. And you want to say things like, I get to do that. Even if it's like, I have to do the laundry. If you say to yourself, I get to do the laundry, again, I'm changing my thoughts so that I feel better about that. So the homework is making a personal commitment to pleasant activities. We are really asking you to spend a little bit of time every day finding a pleasant activity and then identifying how did it go. So we're asking you to do comfortable, pleasant activities for yourself, which is taking care of yourself, which is very important. And then, of course, your quick mood scale, the one that you're working on a regular basis, right, on page 4.11. Make sure you do that, because awareness is the thing that's going to make a difference in your life. Being aware is really important. And I'm going to read the last piece of the chapter 4, which is the ultimate choice. Day in and day out, we make choices. No matter where we are guided or where we need to search, there's no time in the spur of the moment to practice or rehearse. Decisions that we make or put aside and sacrifice, we look up to others as they offer some useful advice. Take it how we want to. There's no way that you can lose. The fact will remain. It's your choice. So go ahead and choose. Enjoy your daily activities and do what you usually do. Positively speaking, I will have to do the same thing too. But back to all the choices. They're not made to even the score. I just want you to know, when it's made, that the ultimate choice is yours. It's always yours. So, chapter 4 is really a fun chapter, and we want you to do the homework and do pleasant activities for yourself. One of the things I tell the mom is, throughout the day, ask yourself, what's the most loving thing I could do for myself right now? And then go and do it. Might be get a drink of water, go to the bathroom, put on a sweater. It could be very simple. It doesn't have to be extravagant. Great. Thanks for visiting us and for taking a look at Chapter 4. Remember that the Moving Forward group is always available to you. Please reach out and make connection with them. We're here for you. If you need to get in touch with your CMHA, your Community Mental Health Ambassador, please do that. Don't hesitate. Let us know how we can help you and your clinician. We care about you. You're important, and we want you to know that too. Thanks again. See you soon.